what do we want to work on more? Like closing? People's questions, I think, usually are getting through to people in the beginning, when it dies down in the middle, and then getting the appointment. That's usually where it boils down to, in my experience.
I'm just gonna go for it.
What questions? Do you have any other ones?
No, I mean that's pretty much everything. I mean, if they ask like, what are you gonna do differently that my previous agent did, I would just kind of say along the lines like, well, we would deliver results. Like that's the difference. You know, we deliver results, or we helped 40 families, you know, alone last year in the same exact situation, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's strong enough, or what do you think?
It depends on the personality type
Yeah.
of the person.
You know.
Yeah. Well, we can do it. We can role play an expired, and then you can hear it.
Okay.
Okay. So then, I'll be the agent, and you'll be the.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a full conversation? Okay.
Yeah.
For the sake of the example, I'm not going to be like, don't talk to me, don't call me, like, because those are the people we just let go anyway. If somebody's just like, fuck you and hangs up, don't call them back,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
But if I'm like 2 or 3 questions in and they're giving me resistance, that's normal, right? So I'll be
Yeah.
tough, but I'm not going to just be stupid.
Yeah.
That's usually people's questions. Oh, what if I get that one? It's like, don't worry about that one.
Okay.
The people who are sane will at least be okay. Like, I don't have much time to get to the point, and she can talk, right?
Okay.
You can go ahead. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Is this Bryan?
Yes, this is Bryan.
Hey, Bryan. This is Lloyd. I'll be very quick. I was calling about your home in San Dimas. It just came off the market. I wanted to see what your plans for putting it back on the market and getting it sold.
I don't know, Lloyd. You're like the 50th person that's called us. Like, we don't even want to think about it right now.
Oh, wow. I can understand that frustration. Maybe I'm number 51. But I'll be quick. I just wanted to see, did you guys still have plans on making the move if it was possible, or what do you think happened?
We don't know at this point. We don't know.
You don't know.
6 months, nothing.
6?
We don't know if we want to stay. We don't know if we want to go. We have no idea.
Yeah. So in 6 months you didn't get any activity?
Nope.
No offers?
Nope.
Wow. How do you feel about the agent?
Upset, but at this point, I don't know if we want to move forward or what we want to do. It's just been a pain. you know?
Yeah. So if the home had sold back then, what were your original plans?
San Diego. Go to San Diego, yeah. But at this point, I don't know. It just seems like the timing's off. I really don't know what we're going to do. Can you...
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the call. Can we maybe... Like, I'm going to talk to my wife anyway because I don't even know what we're going to do. Can
Yeah,
you just
of
call me
course.
back like in a week?
Yeah. No, I can definitely call you back. But the reason that I'm calling you now is because even in your neighborhood, everything's selling in under 30 days. So the fact that you came off the market after 6 months raises a red flag. So I mean, if you knew for a fact that you can be in San Diego in the next 30 days, would that work for you and your wife?
Well, that's what the last guy said, and then we sat here for 6 months. So,
No, of
I mean,
course.
it sounds good, but, we just, at this point, I don't know who to believe or what to think.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you brought that up because there's actually facts I can show you. Your neighbors across the street, they sold in 2 weeks above asking price, and there's some other ones around the corner that are pending. So, I mean, again, if you knew for a fact, like money in your pocket, 30 days, you're packing, you're moved out to San Diego, would that work for you guys?
I don't know, Lloyd. I just don't believe it,
Yeah. Well, would you at least be open to seeing if it was possible?
Well, what are you guys going to do differently?
Well, actually get it sold, which is what you wanted in the first place, right?
But, like, how, though? Like, I was with an agent. I was with Valerie for 6 months, and nothing happened, and they promised me the same thing. They said,
Wow.
we'll guarantee you a sale in 30 days, kind of like, sounded confident just like you.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm glad that you brought that up because the 40 families that we helped last year had the same concern, and we got the job done for them. So if we did it for them, do you think we could do it for you too as well?
I don't know.
Well, look, this is what I'll do. When would be a good time for us to get together, and I'll go over exactly what we are going to do differently so you can actually start packing and get moving to San Diego. Are you available this week, or would the weekend be better?
Well, I think I would rather talk to my spouse first before we said anything.
No, of course.
Just to make sure,
Yeah, and I want you to talk to her because I would be working for the both of you. So, assuming that she's available, are you mostly both together on the weekends or on the weekdays?
Weekends. Yeah,
Weekends.
weekdays, it's crazy.
Okay.
She's here, I'm not, like...
Yeah. So I only tentatively set up something for Saturday at 2 o'clock. Again, assuming that she's on board, you would be on board as well, right?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So Saturday at 2 o'clock, I'll put you on my calendar just in case something comes up, and I'll confirm with you on Friday just to make sure. And again, we'll go over everything Saturday. Does that work?
Cool.
Great. So I'll see you then.
Yeah.
And then I pre-qualified too.
Oh. I'm
Right
sure
then and
like
there.
you see I'm like almost like dismissive. I don't want to. That's one type of lead that you'll get. I don't know. We don't know what we're gonna do, and I'm like, call me back. I don't know, but she just keeps going. You know.
Yeah, she just.
You want to go
keeps
for the
drilling.
appointment, right? Because then at that point, if she calls me back and I'm like, we're not that serious, then she can make the decision from the right position to say yes or no. We're not just giving in. We're saying, okay, we're coming from a position of control. We've determined that this lead is dead or not ready yet. We'll put them in the file and we'll continue. Right?
Okay.
Instead of calling, you don't get the appointment, you don't push, and you're like, fuck, I don't know. They might be motivated, they might not be. Right? And I don't know when I'm going to get them on the phone again. You have to like send me an email. I'm like, great, what would you like for me to, when? What's your email? Oh, it's Loida@blah-blah-blah.com. Great. Okay, so what exactly do you want me to send you, Loida? And then she's going to have to answer that. She'll be like, well, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know what? 10 more seconds. Boom. And I'll keep talking to her. Right? Because even that, they're going to be, well, just, I don't know. Like someone would say, I don't know. Right? Like, what would you need for me to send you to know Brian's the right agent? Imagine them trying to answer that question. Oh, just send me like your track record and all that shit. Like whatever, right?
Yeah.
But that's the way you respond. It's strong. But again, we're not giving resistance. That's the thing you have to pick up. When she says, if she says, call me back, I'm not like, why? I'm like, of course. When? Tonight? What time? Great. Well, before I let you go, boom, another question. I'm not, because what most people do is like, you know the example, like watch, put your hand up like this. If I push, she's naturally gonna at least give me some resistance. She might not push back, but she'll like want to hold her space.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is when they put their hand up and they're trying to give me resistance, it's just like I'm going. It's like if somebody goes to push you and you grab them and they just fall because they're off balance.
Yeah.
They're expecting you to clash, but I'm not. I'm running, I'm playing with it. It's like I'm dancing with them.
For example, when he
Yeah.
was throwing me the objection about talking to the wife,
Yeah.
and I said, okay, of course, I want you to talk to her because I
Yeah.
would be working for the both of you.
Yeah.
And then later on I said, assuming that she's on board, you're on board as well, right? Because now he's saying, oh, I gotta talk to my wife. But if
Right.
I'm already putting it in his head, if she says yes, you say yes too.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's a good one that I taught her a long time ago, right? But what I'm doing is I'm acknowledging, like, yeah, of course, because it's going to be a joint decision, you and the wife. Now, if she says yes, right now, you're open to meeting with me, yes, at this point. So it's just getting her. Okay, great. Let's schedule it for Saturday. You have a couple days to talk to her, no rush. And I'll call you back and confirm. Fair? It's hard to say no to that because I'm handling all the contingencies, you see?
Yeah.
That's the goal. I want to make it near impossible for you to tell me no. Another thing you can use is softeners. I don't know if you caught. She's like, well, would you at least be maybe open to having a conversation about it? Versus, let's meet.
Yeah.
Easier to say no to that. If I say, well, would you be open to having a conversation about it? That's a lot harder to say no to
Yeah.
versus
Would you
let's
be
meet and
open
let's
to
sign an
having a
agreement.
conversation about it?
So there's little tactics here and there, right, that have to be employed. But I mean, you'll listen to her how some of the calls go. Either hang up right away or you have a conversation like that.
Yeah.
Some of them might be more, okay, get to the point about it. You know, like, no, yes, and she'll be like, okay, you ready? No? Okay, great, let's meet tomorrow. Great, okay, talk to the wife, perfect. Talk to her, we'll set it for tomorrow. Okay, like, you're just gonna see a difference in personality type of the same objections. What's your company? We don't wanna sell, we're gonna rent it out. It's the same shit over and over. But after a while, you become numb to it. There's no effect, but number two, you already know what they're gonna say beforehand. As soon as they're like, well, we're thinking, she already knows what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
We're thinking of taking a break. She already
Yeah.
knows. So when she hears we're thinking, she already knows and she already has the response like loaded in to say. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And if they say renting or they're going to take a break, you just kind of, not convince them, but you just kind of say like, well,
You tell me I want to rent out.
destination.
You know what? That makes sense, Valerie. I would feel the same way. Now, is that what you want to do? Or would you really rather sell it? And if they really want to sell, they're not going to say, oh yeah, that's what I really want to do. You see how I structure the question? Or they're going to say, well, I tried, but it didn't sell. No, I can continue talking. Oh, we're just fed up and da-da-da. Okay, I have a door that just opened. Right?
And then I go back to, okay, so how did your previous agent do? Like, what stopped it from selling kind of thing, right?
So I know, I mean, I know it didn't work out, Valerie. Like my next question, if you responded, I know it didn't work out. What do you think was missing, right? What do you feel stopped your home ultimately from selling? Oh, well, my agent, or oh, it was the price, the market. Even then I'm listening, because if you say the market, I don't know if you caught her, because the new homes are selling.
Yeah.
A market, really? You think